Should you move to Winter Park, Florida in 2024? I'm super excited to show you around the amazing community of Winter Park. If you don't know about it, this is a suburb north of downtown Orlando, Florida. We're about 15 minutes, 20 minutes from downtown Orlando, and there is a lot to love about Winter Park. You can hear the life all around me. That's because we're on the campus of Rollins College. This is a private college here in Winter Park. It's the fourth oldest college in the entirety of Florida, and it's one of the many reasons why Winter Park is such a beloved community to so many people. This is a beautiful campus, and it's only one piece of the Winter Park history and all that Winter Park has to offer. This campus, right where we're at right now, this part of campus is at the end of Park Avenue, and Park Avenue is the downtown area that is so well known and so loved by so many who live in and around Winter Park. It's filled with eclectic shops, local businesses, restaurants, and these beautiful historic brick paved roads. There's so much elegance and class in Winter Park. There's a ton to love about it. There's natural gardens all over the place. Craft Azalea Garden, one of my favorite locations here in Winter Park, and the real estate is absolutely beautiful. You should definitely subscribe to the channel because we have two different Winter Park home tours coming up after this video comes out. So definitely stay tuned for those. But we're on the beautiful Rollins College campus, and we're gonna check out the rest of downtown Winter Park. I'm super excited to show you guys around and give you a little more information on Winter Park if you've been thinking of making the move here in 2024. Should you move to Winter Park in 2024? My answer, spoiler alert, it's a yes, and I'm super excited to tell you guys why. One of the best parts of living in Winter Park is all of the local businesses and restaurants that are within Winter Park. We're off Comstock right now, but we're right on Park Avenue, and that's where you're gonna find so many amazing local businesses, restaurants, boutique clothing stores. There's so much character in Winter Park. You see the brick paved streets, beautiful trees all throughout. The scenery is amazing. And if you're living in Winter Park, and especially if you're maybe walking distance from this Park Avenue area, it's somewhere you're gonna wanna frequent every single day because you're gonna find a new business, a new restaurant, a new park to hang out in. There's so much to love about downtown Winter Park. If you come here even one time, you might never wanna leave. When you compare downtown Winter Park to a lot of the other downtown areas here in Florida, one really important factor is the size. You can look at a downtown Winter Garden or even a downtown Mount Dora as really comparable areas because downtown Winter Park, it's eclectic, it's got color, it's got life, just like a downtown Mount Dora or a downtown Winter Garden. But I just want to say, downtown Winter Park is huge. Park Avenue goes so far, and there's even more in downtown Winter Park than you might see in downtown Winter Garden or a downtown Mount Dora. So if you're looking for a large area with a lot to explore, downtown Winter Park could be perfect. A feature of Winter Park that you might not know is that they have two really awesome hotels that you can stay in. If maybe you're moving in from out of state and you want to get that true Winter Park experience, two beautiful places to stay are going to be Park Plaza Hotel, which is right behind us, as well as the Alfond Inn, which is a little farther down the street. They're both on Park Avenue. They offer totally different vibes. Park Plaza, a lot more of that classic elegance, whereas the Alfond Inn is more updated and it's a lot more modern, but there's a ton to love about both of these hotels, and we're gonna give you a couple shots inside the hotels. Go ahead, comment below which one you think is more your vibe. We are in Central Park here in Winter Park. This is the crown jewel of Winter Park right here. 11 acres, stunning location in the middle of downtown. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can get married here. You look at the fountain, you look at the acreage spanning down Park Avenue, the amazing gardening that's done all around the fountain. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so serene here. If this is something that you're interested in, if you want somewhere that you can just kind of sit and contemplate and enjoy the scenery, this might be the perfect location for you. Winter Park has a number of areas like this one. As I mentioned, one of my favorites, the Craft Azalea Gardens. If you're somebody who wants to get out in nature and see beautiful scenery on a daily basis, Winter Park might be perfect. we've already spoken about all that Winter Park itself has to offer. Let's talk about how accessible is it to the rest of Central Florida and the Orlando area. Well, right now we're actually at the Winter Park Sunrail station. That's right, Winter Park does have a train station, connects it all the way down to Poinciana and then all the way over to DeBary. There's stops obviously in the middle, Lake Mary, Sanford, Altamont Springs. There's a ton of different locations that you can get to just from the Sunrail alone. But Winter Park as a geographic location, we're about 15 to 20 minutes north of downtown Orlando. We're on the northeastern side a little bit, but you can go straight west. You can get to areas like Winter Garden, Claremont, Groveland, and Mineola fairly easily. It's about a 35 to 40 minute drive to the Disney parks. So if you want to be about an arm's length distance from all the tourism, but you still want to be close enough to travel to Disney on a weekly, monthly basis, Universal Studios, all that good stuff, Winter Park definitely provides that luxury to you. So if you're planning to move to Winter Park in 2024, obviously you got to know what's the real estate market looking like here in Winter Park. Well, for one, it's definitely a higher priced area than a lot of the other locations in Central Florida, but there's definitely affordable options you can find. Really quick, if you want to click that subscribe button, I'm coming out with 2 home tours here in the next week or 2 in Winter Park, one of which super affordable option, then one that's a little higher end, pool home, fully renovated, really beautiful. In Winter Park, you can find a starter home in the higher 300s range, probably between 360 to 400, depending on what exactly you're looking for. And one really nice feature of Winter Park is there are a number of condominium communities that are in this area. So you can live in downtown Winter Park and not have to buy a single family home. The option is there to buy a condominium, maybe find something with a lower condo fee so it doesn't add too much to your monthly payment, but you can easily find condos here in that $200,000 range. Lots of real estate options here, and it sounds like my train is coming, so it's just about time for us to head out. If you're thinking of moving to Winter Park, Florida in 2024, comment below, hit me up, Zane the Realtor, your go-to guy for all things Florida, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.